how to add reviews to your Shopify store. So in this video, I'll be guiding you exactly step by step on how to add reviews to your Shopify store so that customers can look at all the social proof that you have of past customers liking your product, and you'll be able to generate more sales. So let's start. So once you've logged into your Shopify store, one of the first things you're going to want to do is go to the Shopify App Store. Right, you can access the Shopify App Store by clicking Apps, clicking All Recommended Apps, and then select Shopify App Store. Right. So once you've selected the Shopify App Store, you should be seeing a page that looks like this. So since we will need to use a third-party app for reviews, you're going to want to go ahead and search for the Looks Reviews app. Right, I'll have the link for this in the description below so that you can access it a lot more quicker. Right, so once you've located the app by using the link in the description below, you could go ahead and select the app and install it by clicking install. So this will take less than 5 minutes to install. Right, install here. Just gonna move this. All right, so now once you've installed, you just have to select a plan that works for your Shopify store. Right, so if you know you're gonna get a lot of reviews, right, and you want to add video reviews as well because those help with selling your product, then you might want to look at the convert option. Right, for this video, I'm just going to click free. Right, we're going to stick with beginner for now. All right, so since I already did a lot of the early setup before, right, it's going to have already a lot of check marks. It might look a little bit different for you, but it's actually really easy, the guide, to set it up. Right, so once you've enabled looks, right, in Shopify, and you can always confirm by going to the online store. Right, click edit theme, click app embeds here on the top left, and just make sure it's turned on. Right, and you'll know if it works because you'll see the review widget in your theme as well. All right, so now that we have it installed, right, we'll need to go ahead and add reviews for our Shopify store. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is import reviews. Right, so you could do this very simply. Right, you could click either import reviews right here. Right, and if you've been using another third-party application, right, then you will be able to select it and import the reviews from those apps. Or let's say you have a custom CSV file, right, you could go ahead and select custom file, right, and then continue to upload file. And from here, you'll be able to drag and drop your CSV file. Right, now to make sure your CSV file is set up correctly, I'm going to show you an example of how that looks. So you're going to want to have these 5 sections set up properly. You're going to want to have the author set up correctly, so the name of the customer, right, the rating, so you know what they left the reviews for, like how many stars, the body, so this is the review text that the customer left for you, when this review was submitted, so you could just add any random date, and then the product handle, right, of the product that this review was for. You can always locate the product handle really easily. You can do this by going to your Shopify store, go to products, select your product that that review is for. Right, you're gonna want to scroll down, and you click search engine listing, and it'll be right here. So it's the product handle is after it ends with the /products. This is the product handle right here, and you're gonna just want to make sure you have that set up properly for like that it knows for what review this product is for. All right, so let's go ahead and set this up. So once you've downloaded the looks review and you imported your CSV file, you're going to want to go ahead and add the reviews to your online store. We can do this by going to online store, and then you're going to click edit theme. All right, so in edit theme, to add this widget, right, it's very easy. So all we need to do, I'm just going to start all over here. I'm going to just delete this. Whoa, delete. All right. So to do this, you're going to add section. You're going to select apps right here. So once you've selected the apps option, right, you can see a ton of options of what type of widget you want to add to your Shopify store, right? So for this, we're going to just add, the review widget. And then it will load up. This is only, these are sample reviews, right? So nobody who visits your store will be able to see these, right? You'll need to, of course, complete the setup by adding your own custom reviews, right? Into looks, right? And so that's how you add your reviews, right, to your Shopify store. And you just have to make sure you click save right here, right? And then you can make other changes, right? So like display only reviews with photos, right? So if they don't have a photo, right, then they will not show up, right? You could do other, hide product thumbnail, right? So this right here, if you don't want to show, so you could click it and it'll just disappear, right? So it looks a little bit cleaner, right? And so once you're happy with the setup of how it looks, you could go ahead and click save, right? So now let's go back to the Looks app. So you can access the Looks app by going under apps, click Looks review. All right, so one of the things you're going to want to do, of course, is you'll be able to manage your reviews inside the Looks app as well. So here, of course, you'll be able to import reviews, right, and review store reviews as well. You'll be able to collect reviews as well. So you'll be able to set up a way to send emails. Like let's say after 14 days that the shipment was sent, right, you can send an email to your customer to get them to ask, how they like it, so that you could just, get a review, right? And then you can maybe offer them like a 10% discount if they submit a review, or like 15% if they submit a video review, right, etc. Right, so you'll be able to do a lot of customization right here, which is really helpful when it comes to collecting testimonials or reviews for your store, right? You'll be able to review request here, set up discounts as well, depending on, like the type of photo, like, so here discount for photo reviews, right? And then I think there's an option for video reviews as well, right? And then you can see how the review form will look like. You can edit it here so that you can just, make it feel to match your brand for your store, right? And then you could go to widgets. So widgets allows you to customize your widget, right, of how it shows. So like we added the review widget, right, in our online store, and this was the one, right? And we could go ahead and customize it a lot more to our liking, right? Or a pop-up widget, etc., right? So there's a ton of things that you could do just to help make it match your brand store, right? And so that's pretty much it on how to add reviews to your Shopify store using Looks Review. Again, I'll have the link for this app in the description below, so you guys could quickly just download the application by clicking the link. So that's it for now. And if you guys have any questions, comment down below and I'll be happy to help. Peace.